This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. Fishing privileges on boundary waters common to Missouri and an adjoining state are mutually agreed upon by the two states. But it is your responsibility to know which state you're fishing in and the regulations that apply to the waters where you're fishing. To break it all down for us, we have Rudd Binsbacher here this morning from the Missouri Department of Conservation. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming on. So first of all, tell us, what part of the Mississippi River does this apply?
It applies to the main channel and then any secondary or side channels or chutes.
Okay.
And that would not include tributaries, so any stream that is flowing into the Mississippi, that is something you definitely cannot fish.
Okay. Now, what type of permits do we need and how does it apply?
On the Mississippi River, you would just need a regular Missouri fishing permit, and that would give you the privilege, if we wanted to, you could stick a bank pole per se or hang a limb line on the Illinois bank or even stand on the bank and fish with a fishing pole and it would cover you.
Okay, and so let's really quickly talk about the methods that we can use when we're fishing on those waters.
The methods are pretty much the same as what we're used to as fishing what I call inland over there, all other waters of the state. The big thing to remember on the Mississippi River is you can only fish 2 unlabeled poles, and you can also fish up to 50 hooks, which is quite a bit different from other waters of the state.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and talk about the daily limits and possession limits that somebody can have while fishing on the Mississippi River, and then especially focusing on catfish.
Okay. The daily limits are, as you said, on all fish are pretty much a little bit different, but especially the catfish, which is what most people come to the Mississippi River for, your channel cat, you can go up to 20 total, which is quite a bit different from all other waters, which is regularly 10. And then your flathead catfish and your blue catfish, you can take up to 10 in the aggregate, which means combined or separate.
Okay. Now, when it comes to those limits, like I know that when it comes to other hunting wildlife, you have tags. Is that the same for the fish, or how does that work?
No, just that Missouri fishing permit is all you need for that.
All right. Perfect. Anything else you'd like to add when it comes to fishing on the Mississippi?
Be safe. Wear your life jacket. And if you have any questions, like I said, it's pretty much like almost like having another state for us. Everything's going to be a lot different. So consult the Missouri Wildlife Code, contact your local agent or a regional office.
Okay, and so what we'll do to make it easier for everyone is we'll post everything on our website at KTVO.com. We'll link up information that you can look up with the Missouri Department of Conservation, as well as a phone number you can contact if you do have any questions or concerns about the permits and regulations. Again, thank you so much, Rudd, for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We'll be right back.